We have had many organizations talking about us being a model on how we manage COVID-19 and how we struck the balance.
President Irfaan Ali on Wednesday, during a virtual press briefing, responding to the opposition party's recent claims that the recent rise in COVID-19 cases is as a result of the government's poor management. Over the past 2 days, the country has recorded over 1,500 new COVID-19 cases, a phenomenon which is being attributed to the presence of the Omicron variant. Since assuming office in August 2020, the government has remained under the critical gaze of the APNU AFC opposition party with regards to the management of the COVID-19 pandemic. And now that the country is experiencing a new surge in cases, the opposition party is once again calling out the government. However, President Irfaan Ali firmly stated that the government has been doing a good job, as such Guyanese should be proud.
We are 1 hour away from Trinidad. We share a border that you can cross in a minute with Brazil, and we share a border with Venezuela. And do the research on what is happening in those jurisdictions and where we are located, and then do the analysis as to how we have managed. And I think all of us as Guyanese should be very proud.
Among the issues highlighted by the opposition were the lack of information on whether the Omicron variant is in Guyana, the lack of adequate testing kits, and the closing down of testing sites. To this end, Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony, who was also part of Wednesday's press briefing, conveyed that the ministry strongly believes that the Omicron variant is in Guyana.
We do believe that it's Omicron, and that's because of its contagiousness, the amount of cases that we're seeing, the shortened time, the types of symptoms that people are having, the less hospitalization that we are witnessing. So there are all these features that we have observed using our collection of data, and because of that we can predict that that is what we have here.
It was also disclosed that samples were sent to be tested to definitively ascertain the presence of the Omicron variant locally, and the results will be received in about 2 weeks. More so, the minister assured that there is no shortage of COVID-19 testing kits.
We have enough test kits, and in addition to what we do in the public sector, we also have a number of private facilities that are offering both PCR and antigen testing. In fact, we do have, I think, about 12 different private facilities that have been licensed to do additional testing.
With regards to closing down of testing sites, it was noted that there is a limitation on these sites. However, the state is capable of handling the situation. Citizens were once again urged to be vaccinated against COVID-19 and to self-impose mandatory mask wearing. Guyanese were also advised against choosing panic as a response to the upsurge in cases, since the situation is still manageable. For the HGP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.